Ruth Johnson, I asked you to join the program because I was watching the news the other night, and they were covering the vote at the Oakland County Board of Commissioners on this issue, and I saw you speaking during that meeting, speaking very passionately against the idea of this millage, and I wanted you to share that passion with our listeners here on WDET. Tell me why you oppose this, and tell me how that fits into, I guess, your responsibilities as a public official with regard to public transit and how we make sure people can get where they need to go here.
Sure, and I really appreciate the opportunity to do that, Stephen. I served on the Oakland County Board of Commissioners for 10 years, and it was then Commissioner Larry Obrecht and I who many years ago came up with a solution for those communities that did want public transit, and we did the opt-in and opt-out. I represent northern Oakland County. The village of Holly is half Alice poverty. The township's 43%. People don't have a lot of money. Often we're stereotyped as we do in northern Oakland County, but it's just not the case. People that are in Alice poverty, almost half, are having a hard time buying their medicine and their food. Matter of fact, many of them can't. And now we're going to put what averages in my township a $200 a year tax. And if you live in the west side of Holly, you'll have to drive 20 miles to be able to use the system. We already provide transportation door to door for seniors and for those that are disabled. We already have a system that works for people here that want a ride. We don't have a property tax on our homes, our businesses, our stores, our restaurants. And it's huge. It's $200 a year. That's 0.95 of a mil. That's exactly what it takes to run my township, 0.95 of a mil. And we provide buses for our seniors and for those that are disabled, too. We have working farms. I still have a 3,000, just one farm, 3,000 acres, many thousands of acres of farms in northern Oakland County. We're penalizing those people by taxing property, which is the most regressive tax we can do. We have all agreed property tax hurts people, and we've tried to change that, and that's why we went from 4 cents to 6 cents on a dollar, not for food, not for medicine, and we tried to reduce property taxes. The people that I represent are going to be taxed 41 times more than what we pay in my township. 41 times more than we pay for transit for our seniors and for people with disabilities. I think it's irresponsible not to stand up for those people that are hurting, those people that are trying to make their dollar go. And the system works great in our little townships. I have 6,000 people. That's 4 times less people per square mile than Gaylord and Grayling. Mm-hmm. The gray line doesn't establish that you should pay money to something. Matter of fact, we weren't even in the Oakland County telephone book for decades because we're 20 minutes from Flint. So this system is not going to help people in Rose Township with 6,200 people that already has a system, or Holly, or Groveland, or Addison, or many of us. We would have to drive a half an hour to get to a bus. People, it's just not right.
So I think it's really interesting, the position you're taking, that transit works fine in your part of the county, and that you don't want to be responsible for paying for other parts of the county. But if we took that approach,
may I just
go
interrupt
ahead
for a moment? That would not be accurate.
Okay.
We are already donating 90% of our money to the greater good. We're already donating. It's the 10% that's left over that we use to get our buses. So we are donating.